in this game. No surprise, but Warriors have been getting these offensive rebounds. They've kind of taken the crowd out of it. They're struggling to get hyped here.
Jaime Jaquez and Wiggins, Drew Smith, Simone Fontecchio, Kel'el Ware for the Heat to begin the fourth. Wiggins for the baseline and missed everything. Oh, more thought about challenging that. They couldn't get the challenge finger in the air quick enough.
They have a lot of work to do now.
Ware down the lane, and so that odd whistle cost the Warriors a bucket because they had to stop and had the ball.
Two defenders kind of stayed with Smith. You need a third defender in there.
Buddy Hield missing the three. So GP2, Buddy Hield, Guy Santos, Trace Jackson Davis, and Pat Spencer. Wiggins getting downhill and putting it up and out.
Everything's got to be tough at the rim. Remember your show and go is your shot selection.
Pat Spencer off iron there. Where do the Warriors find the offense in this unusual lineup that they've had to play with all game?
You've had some.
Oh, Drew Smith
right to Spoelstra. You forced turnovers too. That's the 12th turnover you forced. But
keep watching that. The Warriors. He's setting up Buddy again. Wiggins forced him off the line. Shot clock at 5. Guy Santos open 3. The Warriors are launching a number of them, but 10 of 39 in the game.
And you got to keep getting stops if you're going to shoot like that.
Fontecchio for 3. I'll tell you what,
they're contesting.
This is the ultimate rock fight. So just stay in the game.
It's like 90s basketball. You're just getting stops, a defensive game. It's the kind of game the Heat had to play last year. Not as much this year, but the Warriors have dragged them down.
Oh, dangerous pass, knocked away.
Fontecchio, you're trying to flash in there. It's not a bad idea, but it's too congested. Restrained.
Fontecchio, 50% three-point shooter and
high-five contest.
But that secondary act, you can't whack a guy's arm. That's what people did to Steph Curry for years. And I think it's
trying to crack you in the wrist or arm. There was fouls happening, but not as
now there's 83s being taken, so way more contests, way more chances for something goofy. But that is the worst thing you can do defensively. Foul a three-point shooter. Fontecchio with all 3 free throws, and then Buddy Hield turn it over.
So you're having Buddy Hield bring the ball up. I'd have Pat Spencer bring it up, or Podziemski as much as possible, because the Heat are going to up their intensity defensively. They're going to bring more pressure, a lot of full court pressure too.
And Smith floating it up and out. Buddy smartly tapped it away, but the lob, and Ware, he didn't even catch it. He tipped it and somehow banked in.
There's going to be some wild sequences in this game. That's one of them.
So 5 very unfortunate points for the Dubs.
Some Podziemski got a hand on that too. It all helped it to go in.
They're going zone right now. The Warriors play zone offense. Buddy Hield hitting the 3.
That's a quick release. Again, you're just forcing the Heat to help. Jaime Jaquez could not get back out there.
Buddy, a volume shooter, but you need it tonight. Jaquez setting up Fontecchio and Podziemski, that reach-in foul. Now, the one thing you don't want to do, 3 minutes of the fourth here, Fontecchio will float it up and out. Where a beast on the glass. Indiana versus Indiana, and Trace wins.
They're not finishing at a high rate at the rim because the Warriors are making it tough on him there.
Both Post and Trace Jackson Davis have defended well around the iron. Buddy Hield with Trace again, another rebound, but nice play. Drew Smith just took it away.
This came from Trace Jackson Davis's blind side.
Wiggins give it up, and now Fontecchio for 3. Podziemski battling. Jaquez blocked it. It'll be goaltended, but
look at Guy Santos in the middle.
Spoelstra's like, this group has not played any zone offense. They haven't practiced in 10 days. There's no chance they know how to run it. Shot clock at 1. Podziemski just had to launch something. So credit Spoelstra with that wrinkle right now. Wiggins attacking. Fontecchio, nice kick out. Kel'el Ware for 3. Guy Santos, give me that rebound.
Guy Santos looks bouncy. He's just stationed around the league, and teams are going, if we get active with our hands, as Norman Powell is able to score inside, we can force some turnovers. score. So that's been the Warriors' bugaboo. You got to take care of it now.
So a 14-3 Miami run. Mentioned they're 6-1 at home. They're the second highest scoring team in the league. He played a beautiful defensive game. And he finds some offense in the last 7 minutes. Podziemski missing that three. And Buddy knocked it away. Another opportunity, and then Richard couldn't hold on to it. This may be a game where you just don't shoot well enough to ever give yourself a chance.
Well, I said it before in that Sacramento game. Competing in this game, that's impressive. Winning is a whole other thing.
And Podziemski, hey, that's a little Luka Doncic right there.
They've given Larson a tough time on the defensive end for him.
And enroll today at iCanGoToCollege.com.
That's where some of the great scorers is Podziemski missing. Kobe used to do that. They said he'd spend like 1 hour at each elbow as he made the second one. Podziemski did.
So Brandon, he's got 13. Buddy's got 15. Quentin Post back in with 17. Powell attacking. Nice step around and finish.
That's nifty there. Again, second in drives. Moving your feet in this game is not easy. Little pump fake. Got Moses Moody to bite just enough to get him in there.
Podziemski, that three halfway down and out. Halfway through the fourth. Get a 2-point lead heading into the fourth. How much gas you have left in the tank? Powell for three. That's a nice contest by Buddy there and a good rebound.
Oh, goodness.
Another Warrior turnover.
They're just taking their eyes off the ball. They can't catch it.
Powell on the attack, little floater, and he'll pick up a foul.